from cultureshotcollectables.com. We're back with another figure unboxing, and today it is, of course, the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Chrome Dome, well, the Colossal Chrome Dome action figure. This one has been a long time coming. We saw some really cool promo shots advertised of it last year, and finally it is out here in Australia. And once again, NECA have absolutely kicked ass when it comes to that awesome packaging. We saw it on, of course, a lot of their other Ultimate range, and they definitely have not dropped the ball again with another awesome VHS inspired box art. So very well done, NECA. As you can see, that front looks just like one of the VHS tapes that you'd get as a kid that had episodes or specials from the Ninja Turtle cartoon show. So this is an absolute nostalgia kick for me because I had a lot of these sort of VHS tapes as a kid. So the way that they've used the artwork and taken their inspiration probably from those VHS tapes is absolutely awesome. So well done, NECA, on that. So let's have a closer look at the packaging. Obviously the front shows the Colossal Chrome Dome figure, artwork, and of course the Ninja Turtles there. The side of the box, of course, has that old school NECA logo, Ninja Turtle logo, and of course figure name. The back again is some beautiful artwork, from the cartoon series, and as you can see, Casey Jones right there. So a very cool bit of artwork, and then you have some actual figure photos here as well. Chrome Dome looking pretty menacing right there. So a really cool box there, and then again the other side of the spine of the box. NECA again absolutely kicking goals with their window packaging. So this is for those that don't like to free their figures from the plastic prison that they come in, and it gives you, of course, a great way to display. As you can see, an actual image of the figure right there, and of course that awesome window display box. So you can see Chrome Dome in all his glory right there in the box, and some of the accessories, which we'll obviously take a closer look momentarily. So really cool packaging, very similar to what they've done on the other Ultimate range figures, and they've definitely done the same here with Chrome Dome. So without further ado, let's bust this bad boy out of his plastic prison. Alright, and so we've busted this bad boy out of the box, and the first thing you were going to notice is the sheer size of this thing, probably in comparison to some other figures, which we will compare a little bit later on in this video. But absolutely awesome is my first reaction to it. Just the paintwork and the way they've done the shadowing and stuff like that on this figure just looks so cartoonish, and I think they've done a really brilliant job on the paintwork of Chrome Dome. Not looking forward to trying to get him out. NECA figures are notorious for being an absolute pain in the ass to get all these ties off, but I'm always down for the challenge and looking forward to having this thing completely free of the plastic casing. But very cool. Obviously you can see the swords right there, the computer that he comes with, a very nice retro computer right there, his weaponry, and of course the belt holder as well. Spin it around and you've got the, I'll call them wings or whatever they are, and some other hand sculpts hidden behind in, of course, the plastic bubble. So I'm going to attempt to get this bad boy out, and let's see what he looks like. So after removing about 10,000 of these bad boys, Chrome Dome is finally free. NECA will put one of these cable tie things anywhere they can. So just be a little bit careful when trying to remove. Make sure you've removed them all before getting the actual figure out. It's a bit of a wrestle, but you'll get there no problem. So Chrome Dome is officially free and out of the packaging, and it of course comes with some wicked accessories. Comes of course with that computer as seen in the cartoon somewhere. Very cool. Comes with the two katana style swords as well. Some really cool detailing on them and sort of a very robotic looking swords. Comes with 2 of them, and the detail and paintwork on these is really cool as well. The figure will also come with a bunch of hand sculpts, and yes, there are cable ties on this too, so make sure you remove those. Lots of different hand sculpts in different positions, as you can see, for the katana holding just some straight out karate style fists and some clenched fists as well. So definitely some cool hand sculpts for you to play around with. As always with NECA, guys, I always recommend popping these into a glass of boiling hot water for literally 5 seconds and then putting them on just to loosen up the joints, and trust me, they will pop in a hell of a lot easier that way. So let's have a look at Chrome Dome himself. It'll come as a standard with those awesome claw looking figures as we saw on the back of the cover. The box, how he had his hands out sort of like that. They are really awesome, really menacing hand sculpts, so you can definitely keep those on, or if you want to use weaponry and other stuff or get creative with your posing, there is the other hand sculpts as well. Having a closer look at the figure, as you can see, a really, really awesome head sculpt on this figure. Some great paint work to make it look cartoonesque. You've got, of course, that belt that you can house the 2 swords in, and of course just some other detail across the arms as well. Very, very cool. Spinning it around slowly here, of course, those wings style accessories on his back, and further down through the leg, some more cool color and paint detail on the knee pads there as well, and of course on the ankles. So very, very cool bit of paintwork by NECA, and like I said, they kick absolute goals with this cartoon line and the way they paint them, just to make them look like they are from a cartoon, with that sort of shadowing and stuff like that. The only one that I didn't really dig with the shadowing was probably April a little bit. I thought it may have been a little bit overdone, but that's just my opinion anyway. Articulation wise, this bad boy is going to move pretty darn well. There is heaps and heaps of different articulated points. Always be very careful with NECA. They have gotten better over time, but they have been prone to snapping. So excuse me if I don't go too nuts on it here in this video to demonstrate, but to give you guys an example, the head obviously does spin in a full 360, and of course up and down. You won't get much more play behind because of the wing set and the back of his helmet. Arms, of course, stretch out pretty well. They probably will go a little bit more, but I'm being a bit conservative. You have, of course, the very good double joint there in the elbow, so you can get some really good articulation out of those, as you can see right there. Of course, the waist line, or torso should I say, a little bit of play, not a hell of a lot. Doesn't twist in that too easy. I'm sure if you give it a bit of a good whack it will, and a little bit of movement there in the waist, but nothing around this section, I do not believe. The legs, of course, will move out pretty well. You can see the pegs in the crutch area are pretty flexible, and of course the knee will bend very well. These are always super tight, so just be really careful, guys. Heat it up if you have to. Not going to give it a go here live on this video, and don't want to snap it. So the ankles, again, a bit of twist, up, down. It's got a cool little joint right there in the toe, so that can move up and down as well. So a lot of articulation on this for those that like to get a little bit more creative, and you'll be able to definitely have a really good play with that. Size-wise, as I mentioned, this figure is massive. So for comparison, let's bring in a couple of other figures from the line. I'm going to try and stand him up pretty straight. I guess first let's start off with one of the Ninja Turtles, and of course we've got my trusty Raphael action figure from the same NECA line. As you can see, Chrome Dome is a lot bigger in scale. We'll bring in another figure, of course, Master Shredder, the man himself, as you can see, is also quite small compared to Chrome Dome. So they have done pretty well with scaling Chrome Dome. We'll bring in, of course, Bebop as well, who is a larger figure in the line. And as you can see, next to Chrome Dome, he does look quite small as well. So as you can see, the Chrome Dome figure is absolutely massive. Another one of the bigger figures in the line that we'll bring in to show you for comparison of size is, of course, the Krang android body. So I think this is going to be the best comparison for us here with the Chrome Dome figure. Now, this is a massive figure. When I unboxed this, I was like, man, this is huge. Nothing's going to be bigger than this in this series. But take a look at this. Chrome Dome is still significantly bigger than the Krang android body. So an absolute behemoth, an absolute monster of a figure, and rightfully so, obviously, going by the cartoon and the series. So a very, very big figure, and is going to look so good on the NECA Turtle display. So we'll pop him on and show you guys that as well. But overall, an amazing figure. Absolutely love it. Cannot wait to get it on display. Articulation-wise, it is on point as well. I think I'm definitely going to display it with the katanas, maybe in hand or maybe just in the actual holders. Just popping them in right now, you'll see that they do stick out a little bit there. I'm sure we can pull them through a bit more, which you can. You might just need to do that from the back right there. So they do fit pretty well, the two katanas. As you can see, they poke out the back just there. So not a hell of a lot of other accessories obviously with Chrome Dome, but I guess there's really nothing else needed but the following things right here, and of course those all important hand sculpts as well. Overall, another awesome figure by NECA in the Ultimates range. They continue to kick absolute ass with this range, and cannot wait to see who's next in the lineup. I think there's still a hell of a lot of other characters that we are going to see in the Ultimate series, and I'm sure they're going to be just as awesome as these. So do yourself a favor, check out cultureshockcollectibles.com or .com.au, depends where you're from really, and check out the Chrome Dome figure. We have these available at this time of doing this review. We do ship worldwide because I know our friends in the US struggle to get a lot of these because of people just snatching them up at Targets and Walmarts and wherever they might be exclusive to. Always happy to help you guys out. Just even contact us at cultureshockcollectibles.com. I'm sure we can help you with postage and getting you these awesome NECA figures. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've liked what you've seen and what you've heard, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and until next time, we'll catch you in the virtual toy aisle.